and also being humble. Being a Muslim, following the Salaf al-Salih, following the footsteps of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you have to have great character, and then you have to have humbleness. You have to be a mutawadi', you have to be humble. Man tawada'a lillah farafa'ah. Whoever humbles himself for the sake of Allah, Allah Azza wa Jalla raise him up in status. The slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is humble. He walks on this earth with humbleness. He has no takabbur. He has no arrogance whatsoever. Arrogance is not a character of a Muslim, but is a character of Iblis. So whoever has arrogance and pride in his heart is his Iblis follower and his friend and his soldier. Allah Azza wa Jalla says in the Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما. The servants of Allah are those who walk on this earth with humbleness, and when the arrogant attacks them, they greet them with peace. As-salam, they greet them with peace. So drop the arrogance, ya akhi. Take it out of your heart so you may enter Jannah. Because with arrogance, it's impossible for you to enter paradise, ya akhi. Allah Azza wa Jal says in the Quran, Allah had prepared Jahannam for the mutakabbirin, for the arrogance. قال الله عز وجل ادخلوا أبواب جهنم خالدين فيها فبئس مثوى المتكبرين. Allah says, enter the gates of hell to abide therein, and indeed one evil abode of the arrogant. Also Allah Azza wa Jal says, وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمْ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ عَنْ عِبَادَتِي سَيَدْخُلُونَ جَهَنَّمَ دَاخِرِينَ. And your Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, invoke me, believe in my oneness, and ask me for anything. I will respond to your dua. Verily, those who scorn my worship, do not invoke me, and do not believe in my oneness, they will surely enter Jahannam in humiliation. Wal-'iyadhu billah. So you want to have arrogance in your heart? Then your road trip, your journey is one-way ticket to Jahannam. Wal-'iyadhu billah. It has been reported in a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ said, عن عبد الله بن مسعود عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال لا يدخل الجنة من كان في قلبه مثقال ذرة من كبر. قال رجل إن الرجل يحب أن يكون ثوبه حسنا ونعله حسنا. قال إن الله جميل يحب الجمال. الكبر يطر على الحق وغمط الناس. The Prophet ﷺ said, it was narrated by Abdullah bin Mas'ud that the Prophet ﷺ said, no one who has the weight of a seed of arrogance in his heart will enter paradise. Then a man said, indeed, a man loves to have beautiful clothes and shoes. Then the Prophet ﷺ said, verily Allah is beautiful and He loves beauty. Arrogance means rejecting the truth and looking down on people. You know, a person, mashallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him wealth and he's walking around like he's it, you know. Like, yeah, I have the best clothes, the best cars, a huge house. Then he looks down on people. Like, you got that. I don't have the latest. You have a Honda. I have a Lexus. You have a Toyota. I have a BMW, and so on, etc. Subhanallah. Kill the arrogance, will you, akhi? When you go, you will take nothing with you. So why behave in such a manner that Allah Azza wa Jal dislikes? You know, this whole game of arrogance is nonsense. Wallahi, it's garbage. You want to be arrogant, go ahead, but you will not go up. You will raise your status to a higher level. It's the other way around. Your status will get to the lowest of the lowest. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will humiliate you, and He will disgrace you, and He will punish you. The Prophet ﷺ said, on the day of resurrection, the arrogant will be gathered like ants in the form of men. Humiliation will overwhelm them from all sides. They will be driven to a prison in hell called Bawlas, with the hottest fire rising over them, and they will be given to drink of the juice of the inhabitants of hell. So think about these verses from Allah Azza wa Jal. Think about the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, what he says about these arrogant people.